So, Lamar Jackson just won MVP. And also, the age-old joke is, well, he's not bad for a running back. And then they changed that to every other position possible. Not bad for wide receiver. Not bad for... You already know the joke, right? So, with that being said, I thought, well, what... Not bad for every player in the NFL? Guys, today we have Lamar Jackson. And every single player in the NFL is Lamar Jackson. They are all 6'2", 230 pounds, with his player item, with his everything. All his stats, as you can see, are exactly the same on every single card because, yeah, they're all remarkable. What happens when you turn every single player in the NFL into Lamar Jackson? And I'm not kidding when I say this, guys. Like, literally every single player. Like, there is not a single team. Even if you go to the Titans and you go to their kicker and punter are Lamar Jackson. Now, what happens when you go to free agency, right? Because free agency is obviously, it's not always just, it's not just, guys, every single player. And what about, drafting? Because drafting's not always Lamar Jackson, right? You got draft picks that are pretty good. Yeah. You want the future of this league? Well, you can't handle the future of this league. So every single player, every single draft pick, every single everything is Lamar Jackson. Guys, I just want to get right into this, okay? Because I don't know what else to say other than the fact that if Lamar doesn't win MVP, I'll be heavily surprised. So in our first set of games, let me go to league schedule. Week 1, here we go. So this is actually a very close game, just like it was in real life. Lamar Jackson had 238 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lamar also had 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. 70 yards on the ground. Here's what I'll be interested in seeing, right? Is Lamar, well, he is great, right? Amazing quarterback. And just going back here, he doesn't have any good pass blocking. That's a real big issue here. Is he's not good at pass blocking, he's also not good at run blocking, and he's also not good in coverage. Or really catching the football. Even though he did actually catch the football in real life. But, like, for example, if we go to wide receivers, the best wide receiver for Lamar here is 49 overall. And that's just based on, like, upgrades that the team made after 1 week. But, like, tight ends, the best overall, the all 20 or less. Offensive linemen, 13, 14, 13, 12, 14. Like, there's not really that good overalls for these guys. Now, quarterback-wise, don't get me wrong, you got all 93s at quarterback. Some 92s, because, he actually is a 92 preseason record. Overall-wise. That's why he's a 92. But some will go up or down depending on, things happening. So, let's just get right into the second game. Because first game, interesting. And we're not really going to see any huge update here until probably a couple weeks down the line anyway. But let's get our second game out of the way, and then we'll kind of look at stats here. So, right now, Lamar Jackson's in the league. It's actually pretty much what I expected. Not anything too crazy. Let's take a look at stats. So right now, if we go over to NFL, the best Lamar Jackson has 501 yards and 5 touchdowns, 487 yards and 4 touchdowns, 422 yards and 1 touchdown. See, the thing is, he's so athletic that it makes it so it's not that difficult for him to be successful, just rolling around. And I love how the OG, this by the way is the OG Lamar Jackson. He is the best quarterback in the league. I love how that is the fact. Running back Lamar has 246 yards. Okay. Receiving Lamar has yards receiving, even though he doesn't have any good catching abilities to him. There's a lot of interception Lamar's, which I really don't understand because, again, he doesn't really have any receiving ability. So how is he even catching passes with what? He can't really catch passes in Madden. And also I just realized the highest overall of a team is like 29 overall. No, 27 overall. Every team is a 27 overall. That is as equal as humanly possible, okay? You can't get better than that. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna just go through this season and see how this goes. So the Commanders are 4-1 right now. So you know this whole franchise is messed up. Because the Commanders should not be 4-1. The Giants are 3-3. They're just fighting their own personal demons right now. You went from Danny Dimes to Lamar Jackson everywhere. The only good thing is, I feel like this is going to be the most mediocre / even league we have ever seen in our life. And of all my crazy idea videos wise, this might be the craziest. Alright, week 10. Alright, after week 10, what are we looking at right now? Oh, lordy. Well, the Giants' Lamar isn't doing that great, but other Lamar's, 15 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. There's only, what, one? There's only, a handful of Lamar Jacksons who have actually thrown interceptions, and there's not many. I mean, wow, the Bengals Lamar is actually going off. The Justin Herbert's, I guess, replacement Lamar is actually going off as well. I mean, not bad. Yeah, like, this is actually... And then the Saquon Barkley Lamar is actually going off. Over 1,000 rushing yards is actually pretty good. Especially because he's probably going to have to just, like, take off running because the offensive line is not going to be it. Also, let me see that. So, how many times have they been sacked? How have they been sacked 4 times in the whole NFL? In the whole year so far? How? I guess, like, they're not really good pass rushers. Lamar's aren't good pass rushers. But still, though, you would expect them to at least get sacked. Although Lamar is kind of fast and he can outrun people and he does have 96 speed. There's so many counters to everything that is going on here. I need to do this with an immobile quarterback. Like, I need to do this with Brock Purdy. I feel like that would be a lot more... less of an athletic gift that would be helping out here. Alright. It looks like the Giants are going to make the playoffs, which I am just baffled by. Alright, week 18, and we should have one more week left. Here we go, and then we should be GGing this. Oh, lordy. That 11-6 won the conference. Okay, there was 1, 2... There is 6 teams who are 11-6. There's a crap ton of teams that were 10-7. A crap ton of teams that were 9-8 and 8-9. Then 7-10s. And then the worst team in the league. Somehow, some way, the best Lamar Jackson was leading the worst team in the league, which was the Bengals. He was doing the best. How was he on the... Alright, so can you guess who wins MVP? I'll give you like 2 seconds, guys. Who do you think win MVP? It was the Jets. The Jets Lamar Jackson won MVP. The Jets Lamar Jackson took his team to a 5-13 record. Or 5-12 record. He went 5-12 and he won MVP. How are you going to win MVP at 5-12, bro? That doesn't even make logical sense. Well, the best quarterback was the Patriots Lamar. 33 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Pretty sure that's an NFL record. 27 touchdowns and 0 interceptions was the most passing yards. Where was the Jets Lamar Jackson? He had 2,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He wasn't even nearly the best. Okay, this is going to get weird because 2,300 yards and 22 touchdowns for the running backs. Saquon's version of Lamar. Oh, my Lord. Where's the first quarterback come in? Hang on. Where's the first quarterback here? These are all... Okay, so the actual legitimate Lamar Jackson had 1,300 yards rushing. The legitimate Lamar. Then the Bears Lamar. I don't know how the Jets Lamar actually won MVP. I really don't even know. His team sucked. He wasn't that good. He was average. Compared to every other Lamar Jackson in the league, he was very average. Tight end Lamar had 12 touchdowns. You know, there's video ideas I have, and I'm like, should I do this? And I'm like, you know what? This is a beautiful one. This one right here is the beautiful one, guys. The most receptions was 91 receptions by Vikings Lamar. Who had the most sacks in the league? 1.5 sacks for the most in the league. 1 interception for the most in the league. Okay. There's no defensive touchdowns, which I did not expect there to be many, if any. And also, wait, hold up. So this is MVP right here. 5-13, I think he was. Like, no, 5-12. 2,800 yards. 23 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He had 16. Nope, that wasn't him. That's not him. He had 728 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. He won MVP over all the other Lamar Jacksons. What I'm going to see is how many times what's the most sacked quarterback here? Who was sacked the most? 4 times. The most Lamar was sacked in a single season. Being protected by Lamar, throwing the ball to Lamar, catching it, and running with Lamar was 4 times. Alright, here we go. Packers, Giants. Wow. Usually the Giants lose games to the Packers. That's actually kind of surprising. Cardinals, Giants. And the Giants are going to go to the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson's about to be MVP. And he plays the 9-8 Broncos. And they won. Okay. The Giants won the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson was Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. He was also Defense and Offensive Player of the Year. He also won MVP. He also was the MVP. And Arthur Smith, because he was not Lamar Jackson, got the actual thingy-wingy-wingy-wingy. And just keep in mind, again, Jets Lamar Jackson won MVP. Did any NFL record get broken? I'm going to guess no. Because they're all quarterbacks. They did, actually. Season records probably got broken. Not anything passing-wise. But yes, rushing-wise, got broken many, many times for rushing yards. I mean, this whole category now is brand new. This is brand new, too. Rushing touchdowns. Receiving yards, no. Receiving touchdowns, no. I just have to look at this one more time. I just have to fathom this one more time, guys. MVP was this team's quarterback. And he did not even do better than any other Lamar Jackson in the league. Oh, wait, no. Ravens Lamar. Wait. What? I swear I thought it said Jets Lamar won MVP. So Ravens Lamar won MVP. I mean, that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to disagree with that one. So the OG Lamar won MVP. Okay, I mean, that's not illogical. He had 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. I swear I thought it said the other Lamar won MVP. Maybe I was completely an idiot. But, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.